Welcome back. In this video, I want to show you how you can build beautiful sliders with Fusion Builder. A lot of times it's not desirable to have the complexity of a slider revolution or layer slider. Also, it's a pretty heavyweight slider plugin. So if you are looking for a simple solution and a more simplistic slider for your website and all you want to do is to display some images or video with some text over it, then FusionSlider might be a perfect choice for you. So I just wanted to explore that and show you because there are some added steps involved in that. So let's jump right into that. So the first thing you want to do is go to your theme options and search for FusionSlider. And you have to turn this feature of FusionSlider on to be able to see the option. So turning it on and then save the changes. Quick pause. I hope you're enjoying my videos about professional web design using the Avada theme. Actually, these videos are a part of a very detailed video course that I created for Udemy. So if you would like to explore these topics in more detail and ask questions, check out my course on Udemy. The link with the discount coupon is in the description of the video. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do that because a lot more content is coming your way. Let's get back to the video. So once these changes are saved, just refresh the page and you will see a Fusion slider appear under Fusion Builder. So that's the option. So how it works is you can see add or edit slides, sliders, export, import. So how it works is first you add a slider and then you add slides to it. It's very much similar to blog categories and blog posts. So first you add a category and then you add posts that belong to that category. So let's add a slider and we will call it my slider, and short code will just say home slider. And slider size we'll just go with a 700 pixel. We want a somewhat big slider. Max with full screen slider. If you have a full screen slider, then you can go with a full screen. If you have a max width that you want to display, like max width is only 800 pixels, something special, then you can put in there as well. If you want an indicator to show, then you can like that indicates the progress of the slide, you can add that. I'm not adding all that. I just want to have a nice parallax effect. And okay, that navigation box size I'll leave to default. Everything else I will leave to default and just add the slider. So now my slider is added and the short code is home dash slider. So now what we can do is add or edit slides. So we'll click on that and simply add a new slide. Okay, so we'll just call it slide 1, and you can decide whether it's a self-hosted video. So self-hosted video is something that is uploaded to your website. You want to show a video from YouTube, you can do that. Vimeo, you can do that. We are just gonna go with an image. And center alignment, content alignment, we'll just say center, and heading area 1. Okay, so before we do that, let's upload the image. So I will just say set featured image, and that is the image I want to use. It is something I downloaded from Unsplash, and you can see it's 1599 by 683 pixels, so very close to 700 that I entered over there. So I will just say set featured image. It's a night city night video, city night image that I downloaded. So center align heading area 1, I'll just say explore the beautiful city. I don't know why it went all the way down. I must be pressing something on the keyboard, so I'll just cut this, go all the way up and just paste it. Okay, so that is how I will just add the heading area. So that's the first line that appears. Heading separator, I'll say none. Title size, I'll just select H2. Font size you can control, so if you would like bigger or smaller, the default is 60. You can change that here. Heading color, if you'd like to change that, yes, we would like to change that, and we'd go with something like a primary color of our website. Heading background, and we heading background, select this option if you have a semi-transparent background behind your heading. Yes, so that's the default. I can just change that to a no. Caption area, okay, so notice that this can also take up HTML markup and Fusion shortcodes. So everything you can do in a page, you can pretty much do here as well. With shortcodes, you can put any shortcode for elements if you'd like, or you can do HTML and divs and style your divs and stuff like that. Okay, so I've added a couple of them. Separator color, will just leave it to white. Pretty much everything is done, and you see the button. There are two default buttons that are available, so you can put like whatever text and link that you want to put on your slides. So here is button text, and I'll just say learn more. And here I'll just say something else. So okay, so that's done. I will just add my slide to the slider. So that's how you link them, and then you publish it. So I just created one slide. You can actually duplicate this slide as well. So if you go to all slides and hover over this, you have a clone option that you can use to duplicate it. You can just duplicate it, and this one, instead of slide 1 clone, we'll just use slide 2 and change the image over here. So instead of this image, I will just upload something. Okay, so okay, this one is fine. This is also something I copied from Unsplash. Very similar, and we'll just say update. So now we have two slides in our slider. Now what we want to do is to put that in the home page area. And to do that, we will simply go to edit page. And go to the sliders area of the page. And instead of slider revolution, select a Fusion slider and put your slider 81. This is the only one that we have created from my slider, and we'll just update the page. And now we can view the page. So if we go there you go. So the slider is now there, and right now because the sorting option is set to be descending, the slide 2 appears first, and after 7 seconds the slide 1 appears. The timer is 7 seconds, and let me show you where the timer is and where the option is, the descending option is, and then you will be able to see that it has a nice sliding widget and it has all the stuff that there is. Also notice that as I scroll down, the text remains fixed, so it has a nice parallax effect that I had selected when I was creating the slider. So if you go back and add or edit sliders, you will see that the parallax effect, okay, we'll click on my slider, you will see the parallax effect is selected, and you will also see that the order is descending. If I change that to ascending and change the time for the slideshow over here, if you'd like to change that, and 1000 equals 1 second, so this is in milliseconds. So you can change all that. You can change the animation speed, responsive typography settings as well. So we just updated it and I will just go ahead and refresh this page. And now you see that the first slide shows first, and then after this is the navigation area, and the second slide shows next, a slide background on the experience of nightlife. So that's all really cool. We can scroll down and the text remains fixed, which shows you the parallax effect. So if you are just looking for a simple slider, you can go with that, and that is what I'll be using when I go over everything from scratch in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, and if you have any questions, feel free to post your questions in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.